Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. I'm Starco Gaming, and guys, today we're going to take a first look and kind of a review of the new characters Morgan Le Fay that was just added in update 4.6 that was released about 40 minutes before I recorded this video, guys. So Morgan Le Fay, first question is people are going to ask, is she free to play? Yes, she is free to play. You can use Shadowland Biometrics or any biometric selectors on Earth, so very easy to recruit. Is she worth it? Totally. Well, on a PvE standpoint, she's actually totally worth it. If you plan to do any PvP with her, I will not invest in her because just to record the gameplay section after we talk about her, to do the timeline battle shit and PvP, it took me about 25 minutes to get it done because she is not very good in PvP. She can beat most tier 2 characters in PvP, but if you start facing tier 3 characters even on manual play, you're most likely gonna get murder, literally murder. She is very squishy, so it's not easy, and if you want her to keep her iframes going or channeling ability, you have to avoid summoning your minions within. Those minions are very important for you to take less damage. So in PvP, Alliance Conquest, Alliance Tournament, or Timeline Battle, Event Battle Wall, I will not recommend Morgan Le Fay, but for Shadowland Wall Boss Ultimate autoplay in special mission, story mission, she's actually very good. I was able to clear Carver's Glade stage 25, Wall Boss Ultimate, very easy with her. A well-built Morgan Le Fay could probably pull up stage 35 plus, in my opinion. So she is a very strong character, and I'm pretty sure she's going to be able to clear any stage in Shadowland, probably even 1 to 30. She's universal character, so she can do them all. So I'm pretty confident that she can kill anything Shadowland and be very useful in Wall Boss Ultimate. So for free play characters, guys, I think this is very good. You know, PvE standpoint, it is amazing. Yes, PvP standpoint is not that good, but most people actually need to progress through Wall Boss Ultimate, need to progress through Shadowland as free to play characters. So I think she's gonna get the job done in my opinion. Now, if we look if we look at her build and shit, so you can see what I'm going with, and we're gonna take a quick look at her skills too along the way before we actually show some gameplay of her. So first, the style I'm running with max skill cooldown, max ignore defense, 63% ignore dodge. Well, it's not 63, it's because I got Enchanted One in my team right now with me, so I get an extra 25%, 188% critical damage, 33% critical rate, 125% attack speed, and 16,000 energy attack. So she is okay build so far, not fully optimal, but she's okay. Her gear, you can see I put Hero in 1 gear just because I needed that ignore defense and skill cooldown to cap her in those situations, and got I dropped 2 energy attack Hero on the first gear just to go with it, since to add the 5 euro on the first gear. We're gonna wait for the skills. We're gonna do the skills at the end. These all set we're running with Pyro Angry Oak, 8.5% all attack, 7.7% attack speed, 8.5% all defense, critical rate 8.5%, and ignore defense 8.1%. Activation rate 12% chance when attacking, plus 20% increase of all attack for 20 seconds with a cooldown at 60 seconds. So obviously, if you fully awaken her, she could do much better. As with this ESO set, if it's not you know, past stage 8 or 9, I'll say stage 9, one of your skill are actually going to override the ESO set, or when the ESO set override that skill, it will actually reduce the damage you're going to be doing. Custom gear, I was lucky enough to roll something kind of decent. Critical damage 35.9%, ignore dodge 38.7%, activation rate 10% chance when attacking, apply to self, increase damage by 140%. There's 2 ways to actually build a custom gear for Morgan Le Fay. She is a summoning character, so you could go with a CTP that gives you all attack, like if I'm not mistaken, CTP of Transcendence and CTP of Patience, if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a quick look here. CTP of, they don't tell me the name here, right? But this CTP, yeah, this CTP here, I think it's Patience, then Transcendence. Those two CTP can actually be decent for her, but I felt like she was doing enough damage to have a damage plus on her skill, in my opinion. She has no uniform, her enhancement's not upgraded yet, and now the skills, guys. First, tier 2 passive. Activation rate 30% rate when do my bending skill is used, applied to self. Resets cooldown of sharp wave. Cooldown time 5 seconds, applied to self. 30% increase to all attack and defense 7 characters, 30% increase to HP, and 30% duration increase of 7 characters. Increase kill damage by 32%, increase bonus damage by 15%. Now if we look at her tier 1 passive, applied to self, revive with 50% of max HP, which is actually very useful in wall boss ultimate, because you know, you do a mistake, oh shit, I'm dead. No, you're not actually dead because you're revived, so it's actually awesome for that. If we look at her leadership is useless, decreased debuff duration by 24%. It's always a terrible, very terrible leadership here. Okay, so now if we go with the skills, we have the time orb. The first skill will do a 1 second stun, which can be useful in certain game mode like Shadowland and PvP if you can actually get that skill out and they don't have a debuff removal. Second skills, we have sharp wave. Apply to enemies still 15% poison damage every second, and apply to self 7% recovery of max HP, so a healing. So already on the second skills we got a healing, plus that skill can actually get its cooldown, reset cooldown for skill sharp wave. Cooldown time 5 seconds when you do my binding, which is the third skill. So like if you're gonna you use your second skills, then you use your third skill, and you use your second skills again when you actually need healing. It's actually very useful because that will give you like 14% increase recovery rate, well, recovery of max HP within 3 seconds. So it's very useful from the tier 2 passive here. So the third skill is going to get guarded. It's going to mind control. It did not look like it was working on the wall boss I ran. I'm not sure. I might pay a little bit more attention when I watch a replay, but I don't think it was working. But the guards, it is very useful, and it pops your summons too, which is one of the most important things. Then you have your fourth skill. Fourth skill will decrease the defense of the target up to 50%. It's actually a channeling ability. You can move while you're casting it. Increase all attack by 15%, all defense by 15%, and all speed by 5%. Plus, you're going to gain a 100% chance for immunity to all damage for 5 seconds. Your pros, you want it on this skills pretty much. Then you have the fifth skills. Fifth skills pretty much is going to be a big AoE meteor shower, if you want to call it like that, and you can actually cancel it and just change with another skill when you're doing it. So basically the rotation I tried to run in the wall boss ultimate was 5 cancel 4 on pros, then second skill and third skill I need, and never use the first skills pretty much because against wall boss is pretty useless, and you want to kite and reset your pros every time on 5 cancel 4. That's where I was getting the most damage pretty much. So that's pretty much for a skill. I think she has a very good skill setup. I think she is a pretty decent character for a free-to-play character. I do recommend anybody to get her if they are interested in getting her. Yes, she's going to get the job done for you PvE wise, guys. So next, guys, we're going to show some gameplay. We're going to have wall boss ultimate, story mission on autoplay, and some timeline battle. It's a little bit less gameplay than I usually show in those videos, but I did not have much time to learn how to play her better than that. And other than that, she's not going to be able to do giant boss raid. Wall boss invasion is kind of useless now to gauge the performance of a character, and in PvP she is very weak. So that'll leave us pretty much with wall boss ultimate and some PvE gameplay, like I said, story mode on autoplay, and timelines just to show what she can actually do against some tier 2 characters. And obviously I did not have any Shadowland I could run, but on Friday morning when I do my live stream on Twitch, You can have the link to my Twitch channel on the description below the video, guys. We're gonna be testing her on the floor as high as possible. I'm thinking about maybe trying her on floor 29 if I can during Shadowland on Friday morning, guys. So let's move to the gameplay section, guys. Don't forget to hit the sub button, the like button, and hopefully I'll see you again on the channel, guys.
Your sweet redemption, I will never let you down. Will it ever get sunny? Oh, I wonder, honey, baby, how you make me sway. You say you will, I'm calling your addicting brand. You say you will, yeah, I'm crossing the obsessive line. You say you will, I'm calling your addicting brand. And my safe protection, I will always be around.